In Win A3 review, the A3 stands 1.5 inches taller than the CSD 350 Plus from FSP, yet still falls within the mini tower class at only 13.6 inches in height. The A3 reduces its height to fit a micro-ITX motherboard and a 240mm class cooling fan with two 120mm fans. There is 54mm of space between the top panel and the inside of the motherboard, and enough vertical room to run cables. The side panels of the A3 can be easily removed by angling them slightly to the side and lifting them out from the tab slots. Looking from the right, there is a 3.5-inch/2.5-inch drive tray mounted over the CPU cooler bracket opening in the motherboard tray, and another 2.5-inch tray behind the area with PCI Express slots. This view also provides a better look at the 3.5-inch/2.5-inch drive mount at the bottom of the case, as well as the power supply's extra support bracket on the inner part of the vertical cover found on the left side. To access the ports up top, you have to slide the top panel slightly to the left. These ports include both Type-C and Type-A USB 3.x. Win advertises the slender design of its 120mm rear panel ARGB fan, which is 20mm thick and thinner than most normal and slim fan frames. It also offers connectors for an extra PWM fan and ARGB device. Located below the front panel, a full-length filter runs along the bottom panel of the A3. It helps prevent dust buildup in the dual 120mm intake fan mounts, taking advantage of its bottom-up airflow design. We utilized an overclocked 9th generation core platform with FSP's Dagger Pro 850W SFX power supply, Corsair's 2-fan IQH100 iRGB Pro XT liquid cooler, and the power supply's adapter plate which fit into the full ATX opening of the A3 case. Here is a list of the components we tested. To attach the A3's front panel to our ROG Maximus 11 Gene Test motherboard, we used several cables, USB 3.x Gen 1, a combination power button/power. The A3 installation kit features cables for the rear fan's power and RGB, a graphics card bracket with rubber spacer, zip ties. The A3 stands out for having 2 screw-in and 2 snap-off PCI Express slot covers. In this build, we need to remove one screw-in cover and the sheet metal of the case appears darker than that of our power supply or its factory adapter plate in the next photo, making the parting. In the image, you can see that the IQH100 iRGB Pro XT radiator is a tight fit, though it does fit, the tubes have two. We measured the distance from our graphics card's top edge to the power supply mount and found that it was 206mm. With this distance, we were surprised to find out that our test motherboard lacked an ARGB header since we had never needed one before. To enable the A3's ARGB, compared to typical mid-tower cases, the Win A3 is 5 inches narrower and 3 inches shallower. It's one of the largest compact cases we've tested.